Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We are here for a match I'm genuinely very excited for. We got Michael Campbell going up against Anthony Tisdall. I'm super pumped because, as they said before we rolled the cameras, neither of them have gotten a win yet. And it's exciting because one of them is going to walk away today with a win. But I think they've played some very fun matches, very exciting matches, memorable ones, to say the least. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what these guys bring to the table today. I think it's just going to be, a good time. That's what I'm excited for. So let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Anthony,
Jake,
I come to you this Valentine's Day. This is when we're shooting this. This will probably go live by the time my birthday comes out. But I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you to come back. I know things did not go your way last year, the way you wanted to, but I know you've been basically doing what you can to, I guess, avoid retirement. Because I know you don't want that, and it's going to be tough today. Michael's a great trivia player, just overall, but I know you're motivated. So, what do you have anything to say?
I mean, we are a solid 0-5 between the two of us. Someone's getting a win today. I just don't want to retire because I enjoy doing this. I know I'm never going for a belt, but I enjoy this. I don't want to get kicked out too early. So I'm hoping to get the win today, but I really like Michael. He's a good dude. So I'm just looking for fun, and I can't lose to Bar again right now. So at least there's that, because that hurt. Still hurt.
Yeah, it's always nice to be around other NBA fans, but unfortunately for him, he's gonna be closer to the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes than the NBA Finals after this one. So let's get it done.
Let's do this.
Michael, declining comment before the match. Interesting strategy. Let's see what happens. We're going to get into it with round number one. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is going to be worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, whoop-de-doo, you get a bonus question. You get 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the match. Any questions, gentlemen?
No.
All right. Then your first question is going to come in the category of horror icons. Which Friday the 13th film was the second one to feature someone besides Jason Voorhees as the main killer? These are movies that I don't despise, but I don't love them either. There are some that I really, really enjoy, and then there are some that make me sad. But overall, I have a fun time when I do the rewatch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Michael.
I said part 5, A New Beginning.
And Anthony.
I don't even know if this is a movie. I said The New Blood.
The New Blood is a movie, but unfortunately, A New Beginning is the answer. So Michael will go up 1-0 as we get into your next question in the category of the Wizarding World. What does Hagrid name his baby dragon that hatches in the Sorcerer's Stone? So Jake kind of mentioned it in the promo. This airs later in March, but currently the world is just loving the new Harry Potter game that came out. I haven't played it yet, but I'm very excited to play it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Is it Norbit?
And Michael.
I think I got the wrong thing. I said Hippogriff. It's not
Anthony, very close. It's Norbert.
God damn it.
Norbert. So unfortunately, Norbit incorrect. But we're going to move on to the next question, which is in the category of sci-fi icons. How many Matrix films feature a character called the Oracle? Bucky looking very excited right now. I believe the macaw has entered the nest. I didn't hear the garage door open, but possible because he's looking at very attentive. 5, 4, 3.
Is she going to feed you like a
Hands down. Let's go to Michael.
I said 2.
And Anthony.
I don't remember about the last one, so I said 3.
4 is the answer.
Oh.
4. So we are going to move on to your next question in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Excellent.
Who, along with Matthew Margeson, composed the score for Kingsman: The Secret Service?
I don't know.
I like this movie. Faction, not so much, but movie, yeah. I'm a fan. I'm into it. I like it. I'm down for it. The macaw has entered the nest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to, I think we're to Michael. I don't remember.
I said Henry Jackman.
And Anthony.
I said Alan Silvestri.
Henry Jackman is correct.
Nice.
So Michael takes the 2-0 lead. So get into your next category, which is Star Wars.
Excuse me, Thomas.
Who stops Mace Windu from killing Darth Sidious in Revenge of the Sith? The Macaw's child, aka the Buckster, very upset and happy simultaneously. It's a weird emotion that he has when we come home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Anakin.
And Michael.
I said Yoda.
Anakin is
Oh,
correct.
cool.
So Anthony gets on the board 2-1. Your next question is coming in the category of the MCU. Which MCU film features a hero requesting a cheeseburger and a press conference? I myself about to eat a burger after I am done with this. Very excited. 5.
What's on it?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Michael.
Iron Man.
And Anthony.
Iron Man.
Iron Man is correct. Bucky, very upset. Your next question in the category of Star Trek. Who plays Zephram Cochrane in Star Trek First Contact? Yeah, so I got a melt actually. Technically, it's a melt.
Ooh, nice.
So it's got 4 cheeses, some onions, some mushroom.
Damn. Where'd you get that from?
Very excited. The Milwaukee Ale House. 5, 4. One of our favorite places. 2,
Sounds delightful.
1. Pens down. Michael.
This is wrong, but Brent Spino.
And Anthony.
James Cromwell.
James Cromwell is correct. So Anthony mounting a comeback 3-3. All tied up as we get into your next category, which is Middle Earth.
Nah.
The Balrog catches up with Gandalf on what type of structure in the Fellowship of the Ring? Maggie put Bucky in a bandana today that says free kisses. So if you're interested,
What did you take it for a walk?
you got to get here in the next couple hours. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Is it like a bridge?
And Michael.
I said a bridge.
A bridge is correct. So all tied up still 4-4. Your next question, your penultimate question, is in Worlds of DC. In Justice League, who is the only member of the eventual Justice League that is not a part of the initial confrontation after Superman awakens? This is one of those name a character questions. Ooh, I just got an email from MGM Studios. Sometimes it's cool to work at a movie theater. I don't know why they're sending me an email, but
Now you know.
5. Oh, actually, no, I do. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I think I said pens down before I heard.
That's fine.
Sorry, Michael. We'll go to you.
I just said Cyborg. I was going to put Aquaman, just for posterity.
Aquaman.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Batman. So we are still 4-4. The final question of the round is in the category of DC. In Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, What does Nuclear Man do to Superman that causes him to become very sick? Back-to-back questions revolving around the character of Superman. Interesting strategy from our writer, Nick Tuig. Nick Tuig. 5,
Ballsy move, Nick. Ballsy move.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Michael.
I said punches him in the gut so he gets like winded and then he spews up. That was my
Anthony.
He scratches them.
Scratches him is correct.
The
So
weird long nails.
that is true. So at the end of round number 1, Anthony is in the lead, 5-4. We're going to move into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Then each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you want to check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round, so be on the lookout. Both of you have all 3 repeats. So on the wheel today, we have horror icons, Jimmy B, MCU, YA, DC, Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, and Law and Order. Anthony, you are in the lead. Do you want to spin or defer?
I say we can go second. This is a pretty good wheel for you. So
Yeah, I like second because that was a rough first round. Let me take a break. I need a second.
yeah.
All right. This is going to be the spin for Michael then. It lands on Planet of the Apes.
We'll spin again.
All right. This is what you are stuck with. And it lands on James Bond. All right, Michael, I am giving you your questions in James Bond. Are you ready?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, your first question. Which James Bond film features a henchman named Odd Job and a golf game with the main villain?
Sure, I mix it up. It's Goldfinger.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. Your next question. Who plays James Bond in License to Kill?
Timothy Dalton.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who dies in a face-off with M by falling to their death at the end of Spectre? Four, 3.
We'll go multiple.
All right, your options are A, H, B, T, C, C, or D, Z.
I'm going to say D.
D is incorrect. Anthony, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, H, B, T, C, C, or D, Z?
H.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for C, C.
Oh, that's messed up.
All right.
I love a good Canadian club. So
Michael, your next question. In For Your Eyes Only, Sir Timothy Havelock and his wife are killed by a hitman using what type of passing transportation?
The old classic. I could guess this, but also the other person could easily just as well steal. So you know what? I'm gonna go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, motorcycle, B, speedboat, C, plane, or D, helicopter.
I'm gonna say A.
That is incorrect. Anthony, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, motorcycle, B, speedboat, C, plane, or D, helicopter?
None of those were anything I was thinking from the get. Speedboat?
That's also incorrect. We're looking for plane.
Yeah, that's my other one. That's going awesome.
All right, Michael, your final question in James Bond. What kind of precious gemstone is General Moon trading weapons for at the beginning of Die Another Day?
Just trying to think of the Pokemon games. No, we'll go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, diamonds, B, emeralds, C, rubies, or D, pearls.
Like I said, I was gonna try to think of some Pokemon games. Emerald. I like the color green. It always makes for good cinematic gemstones. I'm gonna go with the yellow emerald.
That is incorrect. Anthony, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, diamonds, B, emeralds, C, rubies, or D, pearls?
I think they wound up in his face. I think it's diamonds.
Diamonds is correct for the 1-point steal. So at the end of round 2 for Michael, he gets his total up to 8. Anthony with the steal there up to 6. So we'll bring back in Mr. Meltzer and the wheel for Anthony's spin, which lands on DC.
I think we have to take that.
Yeah, because there's other things that could be worse. I'll keep DC.
Okay. All right. I'll be giving you your questions in DC. Are you ready, sir?
Let's go.
Your first question. Which DC film was the first to feature a villainous organization called the League of Shadows?
I'm sure I'm doing this wrong. Would say Batman Begins.
That is correct for 2 points and a tie game.
It's on the League of Shadows.
Who plays Evie Hammond in V for Vendetta?
Natalie Portman.
That is correct for 2 points. In DC League of Super Pets, what kind of animal is Merton who gains super speed?
Turtle.
That is correct for 2 points.
Because Turtle is slow.
See what they did there?
Yeah.
Your next question. When we first see Frank in Red 2, he is in what kind of location?
What are they doing? Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, supermarket, B, bank, C, church, D, airplane.
Supermarket.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in DC. What is the real first name of Supergirl in Supergirl?
Kara.
That is correct for 2 points and the clean sweep of DC. So I have the score, Anthony at 15 to Michael's 8. As we get into round number 3, here's how it's going to work. It's the betting round. I am going to say the category. Then you are going to have to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the questions. So any questions from you guys before we get into it?
Can we just not do this round? I hate this round.
We have to do it, unfortunately.
All right, worth a shot.
All right, then the first category you can bet points on is going to be Planet of the Apes. Let's get bets, starting with Michael.
I'm just going to try to get lucky. So I said 0.
All right, and
What
Anthony.
happened? I hate this round and 2.
All right, your question in the category of Planet of the Apes. Who kills the albino gorilla Winter in War for the Planet of the Apes? Yes, the macaw asked me a question from beyond the camera. I have a sad story to go along with that. But yeah, it's really sad, I'll tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Michael.
I said Caesar.
And Anthony.
Was it the Colonel?
Caesar is the correct answer.
Look at that.
So Anthony losing 2 points, keeping the game alive for Michael. It is now a 5-point game going into the next question, which is in the category of James Bond. Let's get bets, starting with Anthony.
1.
And Michael.
I said 1.
All right. Here's the question. Which James Bond film features a fortified safe house that Bond rigs to explode while he escapes through a tunnel? This is tense.
So tense.
Usually is in these situations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Anthony, we're going to start with you.
Skyfall.
And Michael.
I said Skyfall.
Skyfall is correct. So 14-9, still a 5-point game. 3 questions remaining. The next category that you can bet points on is the MCU. Let's get bets, starting with Michael.
I said 2.
And Anthony.
I also said 2.
All right. Here's your question in the category of the MCU. In Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, what is the name of the capital underwater city that Namor rules over? So, if both players hit and both players miss, we will be done. But if Michael hits and Anthony misses, we will move on to the next question. 5,
Just gonna
3.
go ahead and request a repeat there from you, Tim.
All right, that's going to be your first repeat, Michael. In Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, what is the name of the capital underwater city that Namor rules over? Or Namor, if you're feeling fancy. Maggie thirsts for him. She thinks he's very pretty. Which, to be fair, he is.
She's not wrong.
No, she's not at all.
I mean,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Michael.
Well, it looks like after this question is going to be no more match to go. I said Culkin. I like Macaulay.
And Anthony.
I think I'm close. Talakon?
And your winner, Anthony Tisdall. Talokhan is the correct answer. So Anthony getting that last question. This was a great match. I think that round 1 was close. And then round 2, Michael spinning a category he clearly wasn't excited about, but still got enough points to make it competitive. And, you know, betting 0 on that first question, hoping for a miss from Anthony. That was a bold strategy. If he would have bet on it, we would still be going right now. So it's kind of crazy. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're going to start by talking to Michael. Michael, great job today. Unfortunately, you didn't get the win, but I think the important thing is the friends that we made along the way. Wouldn't you agree? So did you have fun, Michael?
Yeah, like, of course, always have fun playing Fandom. Because on my end, there's really no stress. And a lot of times the opponent is just really, they don't want to like lose to me. And so that's like how I can sort of sneak in and try and gain some advantage. Yeah, I just, I can't believe it. I was going to just go, fuck it. Let's just go 2 every round, every question around 3. Because why not? And then I didn't, because they bet 2 and I fucking got the question right. I can't believe that. That's just annoying me. But like, honestly, the thing that most upset me about this match is like in round 1, like my whiteboard sort of came apart and I was like, this is a whiteboard that like was my second ever and I used in all my title matches and sort of kind of devastated that it's like broken now. It's like, you know, it's a bit heartbreaking. So
It is heartbreaking.
I repeated this whiteboard, I guess, but you know, it's a purple whiteboard. Like that's cool. So yeah, but anyway, congrats to Anthony. He played great, and you know, thanks to you, Tim, for hosting, and thanks to the writers because I have to do that because really, like, I just know you guys just like fuck me, like Michael match. Like this is just the most like
oh no.
Nah, okay. But no, I appreciate it because, it's not like I'm going to be competing for titles anytime soon. So it's always a fun time. So yeah, thanks for that.
We love having you here. I'm really sorry about your whiteboard. I've been there. It's very sad.
Thank
so.
you. Yeah. Thank you.
Let me know if you get a new one or if you have a memorial service ready. But I'm also devastated. That's rough. Michael, thanks for being here. Thanks for playing a great game. We're gonna bring in the winner today, Anthony. Anthony, I love your mentality going into this because it's the same mentality I have over at Melee, where it's like I just love to play. I genuinely just like playing trivia. And so please don't kick me out. So I like to win every now and then so that they could keep letting me play. So I definitely feel that mentality. So I think you got the win. You're now 1-3, which is great.
Stellar record.
And I think you played really well today. You bet when you needed to bet. You had a good round 1, a really solid round 2. You stuck with the category you needed to. I think this was a great showing from you, which you've had great showings before, but it ended in a win this time. How are you feeling?
Not too bad. I mean, round 1, I feel like there's 1 or 2 I probably could have pulled if I just thought a little bit more. If spelling kills me in another match, I'm going to be super upset because I've done that more than enough times I can count. Round 2, I mean, I got something I wanted. He got something he didn't really want. Kind of helps. And then round 3, I finally decided to bet and try something. It almost failed miserably with my strength category, but it all worked out. Playing Michael's great. He's a good guy. I'm just, I'm glad I got a win. So you can't kick me out yet. You still have to work hard to kick me out a second time. I'm still around for at least a little bit longer.
That's true. Jake, what did you think about his performance?
Yeah, he played great. And I think one of the things that motivated me to get into managing this year was to specifically make sure he did not get kicked out of Fandom. That was a big motivating factor there. Apologies for the washer. But yeah, I'm proud of him today. He played really well, especially in round 2. I just want to offer some quick words of consolation for Michael. I also broke a board during a match that I had won titles in, and then I got a new board and nothing changed. So when you get a new board, you're just going to go back and you're just going to win another title. So just don't stress too much. But in all seriousness, yeah, I'm really proud of this guy here. I'm excited for him to come back in singles. I'm especially excited for him to come back in teams. I got the best name in the game. So yeah, I'm excited to be back in his corner again this season.
I lit a candle for Michael's whiteboard. I'm not a good drawer, but it's a candle.
I do know who you're playing next.
Oh.
And this is a mild spoiler because the match aired last week. So if you don't know, you don't want to be spoiled, don't listen. But I think people don't really give a shit. But Nick usually says, I'm not going to spoil. I want to spoil it because I want to see the genuine reaction. Your next match is against the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Hanley. He beat Bridget Colwell last week, and now you get to play Mike. So, Anthony, thoughts on that?
I need to turn down my speakers a little bit. That's pretty much the extent of what I know about this. It's going to be loud.
Oh, he actually, no, you really don't. He doesn't say it loud. He just says it very aggressively. Like Nazario is the loud one, and Mike is the one that's going to get canceled. So if he gets canceled during the match and you just get like an automatic win, then that's great for you. But
I take cheap wins.
Even still, like that's just going to be. I think that's just going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, like I really hope that I'm available for that match just so I can just bear witness to what happens.
If not, it's Bill. It's going to get real loud.
Yeah, that would be a loud one. So, and you can bet that I bet Nazario will be there to manage that one with the hiya Mike and the whole thing. So, guys, congrats on the win today. We'll see you soon with the next match. And I want to thank again Michael, Anthony, and Jake for being here. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. RIP Michael's board. We'll see you guys real soon with another Fandom match. Until then, bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Giddy has to go.